When we started a few years ago, when I started working 10 years ago at the Academy on Media and Information Literacy, we decided youth was the focus for our work. Now, we work with other groups, but youth are the main people we want to reach, and that aligns with what MiLLi do. The focus is on youth. And the biggest challenge for us was always how to engage with youth, how to get them excited about media and information literacy, how to reach them. And this has been a challenge that we've had for years. And I want to take you through one of the solutions that we found. And so before I go into these characters that you can see along the wall, I want to introduce a guidebook that we created. And it was really through an incredible amount of feedback and input and prototyping from the MiLLi team and facilitators that we got here in 2023. I will take you through it in a minute. And this was where we realized to reach young people, to have this resonance, to have it that they still remember it later, stories are vital. And so how can we really bring to life a story around media and information literacy that will resonate? And we wanted to go with something flexible. As I said, I work at the international level, and so we wanted something that could be changed, contextualized, used all over the world, taken and made and tailored and adapted to the needs of the different target groups in different countries. And so this is where we came up with this module, where we introduced heroes and villains. And I will take you through this in a minute, but the main kind of concepts was to deal with the topics of misinformation, manipulation, and AI risks in our media ecosystem that we see today, and how we can make it easier for young people to emotionally and critically think about how to counter some of these actors and how to take it into their daily lives to apply it. This is a little bit of a map to the guidebook. We have lots and lots of sessions. We have lots of different templates that can be used and adapted. We have a QR code, which I can give you at the end. Unfortunately, in my mad rush to pack the other day, I just took some of them from my box in my office, and it turns out I brought Spanish versions. I apologize. We have English, obviously, we have French, we have Arabic, and we have Spanish. And you can also download all of this. It's free to take, to use on our website, and to adapt. This is the most important point. And so this is how it began. And it began in 2020 with some flashcards. We wanted some flashcards to explain our MiLLi work. And we wanted something that was, we just wanted to have something very visual to visualize our work. And that's when we came in contact with this Carl. I saw some of his work when I was here, and I was super inspired and said, I want that. And so we started working with Carl in 2020, and we got some flashcards, and we came up with this MiLLi Heroes concept. And it evolved, and it gained traction, and it ended up that our Mexico team came to us and said, we want to develop in a hackathon the villains. So you have these 5 heroes that are based on the 5 ACRA skills of MiLLi that Tanguy mentioned earlier: access, analyze, create, reflect, and act. Oh, we're going very fast, but it's good. And so over time, we developed the villains with the Mexico team. We have the Mexican villains and heroes. And then I came back in 2023 with MiLLi to really develop this guidebook that you can all access. So we can maybe go now. So I'm going to introduce you to the villains. So for us, these are the forces that we face every single day in the media around us. And these were the 4 villains were part of this hackathon introduced and thought about by young people. And they identified these 4 elements. And so the first villain is the bully. And we all know the bully thrives on hate and intimidation online. I think we're all familiar with this trace that we have. And then we have, next to the bully, we have the manipulator. And the manipulator twists facts, spreads disinformation. I'm trying to see where. Yeah, on the other side. The third that we have here is the thief. Behind me here, and I don't have to say much, is who steals identities and data. And then we have the agitator, who fuels division and conflict. And so we identified these 4 elements, negative challenges that we have online. And in the age of AI, we see that these tricks are just enhanced. They're faster, they're smarter, and they're harder to spot. But they still exist with these 4 different villains that we see. And we realized by giving these elements that we see, these challenges online, names and faces, it became much, much easier to confront them, to find ways to counter them. So every good story needs a challenge. And in our case, it's the villains. They embody real dangers in today's media and AI-driven environment. And we realized that, by using them, we can kind of make it easier to approach them. Sorry, I'm repeating myself. Opposite the villains are the heroes. And I'm going to introduce you to the heroes now. So maybe we can move on to the next slide. Yeah, these are the heroes. These are the original heroes that we had back in 2020. Because we have had many iterations now based on different contextual environments. And they're based, as I said, on these 5 ACRA. And each hero has a story, a struggle and a strength. Together they make abstract skills feel concrete and relatable. The heroes stand together as a team and to face these villains head on and to make sure people get the best out of the media and information opportunities. And so we can move. Can we go? Yeah. So the first hero that we have is Andre, and he loves sharing his life online until a hack exposed him. That crisis turned him into Access for us because he's a hero who wants to help people protect their privacy, recover identities, stay safe. And Access stands for finding reliable information, understanding AI filters, and securing personal data. Now we have Amina, and she got trapped in a fake news and algorithm bubble. And her critical thinking is what set her free. And so she became Analyze for us, teaching people to question sources, spot deepfakes, and be able to see the bigger picture of what's going on. And so Analyze stands for us skepticism, fact-checking, and resisting manipulation. Let's Create is with Kaslav, and he was bullied and lost his confidence until creativity rebuilt him. As Create, he empowers others to use media and AI tools to express themselves responsibly and authentically. Create is about making content, respecting ethics, and adding value instead of noise. Reshmi is our Reflect, and she was burned out chasing likes and trends until she transformed it into Reflect. She helps people slow down, think ethically, and protect their mental health. Reflect is about balance, about authenticity, and staying true to your values online. And finally, we have Akusha, and she's our ACT hero. And she saw cancel culture destroy a friend. She turned anger into action. As ACT, she defends victims, reports abuses, and mobilizes for justice. ACT shows that digital citizenship means more standing up and using media for change. And so together, these 5 heroes form our MiLLi champions. Each turned a personal struggle into a superpower. Their mission is to protect identities, fight misinformation, and inspire safe, creative, and ethical use of media, especially now in the age of AI. So for us, these heroes have always represented the core of media and information literacy. But in the age of AI, their role becomes even more crucial. Algorithms, deepfakes, and synthetic media change the game. And that's why the heroes need a new set of tools. And that's why we are working at the moment on developing an AI supplement to our Heroes and Villains guidebook. And this will ensure that trainers and learners can face today's challenges with fresh, relevant strategies. And this is where you can see if the QR code works. But now it's over to you, because in short, today the exercises that we're going to do will help feed into this quick hands-on guide that we want to have with this AI supplement. And so it's going to be about piloting these sessions and seeing how we can feed them into this process, what feedback we can get from all of you to make our activities and modules that we have more engaging. So dive in and enjoy the process.
Thank you, Rosalind. So now we'll look into what is AI and misinformation, and we'll watch a quick video.
Your life. And no, I'm not talking to the last hour. The new Netumbo Nandin Daitwa project is causing concern among Nambia's largest banks. Thousands of people are already making money on this platform, while some banks are doing their best to hide information. Only Netumbo Nandin Daitwa breaks the silence.
Pause it for
Hello, I am Netumbo Nandin Daitwa, President.
Start it over. Yeah, but because they can't hear. It can't. We will just play in pause so that she can.
And no, I'm not talking to the last hour. The new Netumbo Nandin Daitwa project is causing concern among Nambia's largest banks. Thousands of people are already making money on this platform, while some banks are doing their best to hide information. Only Netumbo Nandin Daitwa breaks the silence. Hello, I am Netumbo Nandin Daitwa, President of Nambia. I have dedicated my life to creating financial technologies that really help people, not only the rich, but everyone. Today, I want to share with you a platform that can change your life. And no, I'm not talking to you about empty promises. I swear to God, it's real. This is an opportunity, and as long as it remains open, you should take advantage of it. By simply registering and making a minimum deposit of 4,400 Rand, the system starts working for you. We use intelligent algorithms and a professional team that will do everything for you. Ordinary people earn from 17,400 to 21,000 Rand per week from the comfort of their homes. And without previous experience.
I'm Carolina from Rundu. At parting, I asked him for a way out.
Success story.
I was out of work, with debts, sick children. When I saw this project, I decided to give it a try. Today, I earn more than my former boss. I swear to God, It works. I have peace in my heart after many years of suffering.
This project was created jointly with the University of the Andes, Bancolombia, and Techno Global Laboratories with the support of the Bavarian Foundation. This is 100% legal, and if you don't earn at least 17,400 Rand in the first week, the bank will refund you up to 87,000 Rand. This is an official warranty.
I am Angel, a student.
I think that's enough. Thank you, guys. So,
And no.
so this session is what is AI-generated misinformation? So basically, Olga? So basically, it's highly realistic videos and text, audios, also called deepfake, that are hard to distinguish from real content, like the one we just watched. These days, it's very possible or easily possible to then create these kind of stories, especially with politicians like we saw with our president. They even put in a success story there for us to, or for the viewer to then believe this scam and then take part in it. This is powerful because it is easily spread, confusion, especially on social media for young people. So these days, these kind of videos are all over the internet. Olga, why does it matter? Why should we teach our young people to know or to look out for these kind of videos? It matters because it spread fast. All the youngsters these days are on social media. So it spread fast, it mislead audience, it creates panic, it destroys reputation by showing fake photos and voice recordings. It stops people from participating in society because they no longer trust what they find online. It also influences elections and public opinions. Used for scams and frauds, like these days, we get phone calls from the banks as well. It erodes trust in genuine media institutions and raise issues for privacy violations, identity theft, and copyright misuse. But AI can also help us fight misinformation. Like Rosalind said, there is villains and there's heroes. So AI can also be a hero for us. AI is not just the problem. It is also a solution. We have different verification tools on AI that we can use to verify these kind of informations. For instance, the Google Lens or Tint Eye, which you upload or paste your picture on, and it will show you whether it has appeared before somewhere or whether it's fake news. There's Deepware Scanner that detects deepfake videos. There's fact-checking organizations like Africa Fact Check, and others that use AI-assisted tools to trace and verify information. How can I know as a young person if something is real or fake? We need to ask critical questions when you find information online. What are these questions? Who made this video is the first one. Do I know the origin of this video or the source? Where else can I find this information? Does anybody else talk about it, or does any other media house talks about this? Why was it created? Is it trying to inform or just to shock and manipulate? We need to look, try and do reverse image search on, and also use the fact-checking sites. Look for inconsistencies, like the one of Meminandi. You can hear it is her accent, but there was a bit African accent, not, European accent. So, yeah. So you need to look for, is it natural or is it unnatural speech? And also use fact-checking tools, like I said. We need to encourage our youth to pause and think before sharing. They need to cross-check with reliable information sources. They need to report misinformations on platforms or fact-checkers, or with fact-checkers. No. Do you know that AI and misinformation are not just going away? They're here to stay. But if we train ourselves and ask critical questions and use verification tools, we can become stronger than the fakes. You are the first line of defense, not just for yourself, but for the community. What you share online matters. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I talk a lot, so I'm going to time myself. Hope to be done in 6 minutes. I'm just going to talk briefly about AI and algorithms. I think I would say probably most of the things that you saw on your phone today, you're not planned to see them. You saw them by accident, and you are now hooked to some of them. And it is because of how AI is now embedded in our phones and in the media that we consume. So my first point is that AI is now embedded in the media that we consume, the information that we see online. And if you go on Google search, you have AI searches than the usual ones. And if you go on TikTok or Twitter, now X, you have the section that says for you. And that for you is so scary because if you talk to your friends about anything, when you go to TikTok, you find it. So that means these apps also have access to our devices. Because if you are, I speak in Ndebele, so I'm sure they don't get what I'm saying. But if you are English speaking, then you're in trouble. It drives everything from, the content recommendations to auto-generated captions. AI shapes what we see. So if you watch a movie, it recommends the next one. If you watch a story, it recommends the next one. So that means if something that is fake that you get, you're also going to get recommended fake stuff that you then forward to your friends. And then most of the stuff that we see, we tend to share with our friends on WhatsApp. And some people don't have the critical thinking skills. So what are the advantages of AI in our content? Because there are advantages. There are advantages is improved social analytics. Most of us here are writing reports at the end of the month that we reached 3 million people, the ages and what. That is AI giving us the analytics. There's social listening. We have deployed tools to listen to what people are saying so that we can better our programs. Then, of course, sometimes content recommendation is good. But if you are a church person, you see sermons that you like, and then you know. So what are the disadvantages? There is bias and discrimination. There's a lot of bias that comes online. So you see stuff, most of the times if I want if I just Google an image that maybe a young guy carrying a phone, I have to say a black person carrying a phone because the first person that comes is white. So they think that we blacks, we don't carry phones. But that's the kind of, even AI, if you try and create an image of someone from Africa, probably they are wearing something like Vusa, so an African material, and the market is always dirty. And if you say violence is Africa, you won't see violence in America. So that is the bias and the discrimination. There's filter bubbles and echo chambers. For those who are coming in from elections in Malawi, probably if you thought you were a Chakwera person, you will see Chakwera. And you thought he was winning until he conceded. There is also the privacy issues. Recently, there was a case where people were chatting or were asking very private questions on ChatGPT, and they ended up on the chat sessions, how to commit espionage, how to kill yourself, how to take your friend's wife, and all those kind of things. Then those stuff ends up on Google search. So the spread of misinformation and deep fakes, and we saw one deep search. So how are people influenced by AI online? We talked about social media algorithms, so you see what you like. The challenge with AI is that it follows you everywhere. The reason why you don't see planes and helicopters on your Facebook feed is that AI knows that you can't afford it. So it will show you handbags, cell phones, the stuff that you can afford, and umbrellas. Now that is going to be the rainy season. Then some of us see planes, and all those kind of things. So AI knows your worth. They know how much. They know you're too broke to buy some of these things. So they won't give you. So there's a lot of recommendation that is going on online. Some of us, there's a research that was done that people are slowly now speaking and writing like ChatGPT, deep dive. Everyone is deep diving. And so ChatGPT and all these AI platforms are now influencing and changing the language because we're using them to write. There's also I've already talked about the streaming services, the virtual assistants. You join a Zoom meeting, there's already an assistant that is taking minutes before you are there. So the challenge with these platforms is that they push virality over accuracy. So if a tweet has 5 comments in the next 5 minutes, it's given up and is seen by many people. Same with Facebook posts. No matter how factual your story is, that's why currently journalists are so frustrated by the social media because it doesn't drive their content. Facebook lowered the news. It's no longer on the feed because they are chasing the money and other things that that you see, the TikTok kind of thing. And there's also emotional amplification. Things that are emotional tend to be seen. So this is why there's a lot of clickbaiting, rage baiting, because something that is kind of like emotional sells more than something that is factual. So this is how we are influenced by AI. In this research that we did, the youths were saying, how does AI and algorithms work? So in short, that's how algorithms work. They work in terms of, showing you the search engines. What is it that you can search? They recommend content. In fact, we are run by algorithms most of the times. I think we now think like algorithms because most of this, you go on TikTok, you see a dance challenge. And then you do the dance challenge as well. You go on TikTok, you see a recipe, you try it. So this is why then when I started, I say most of the things that we see are by accident. And my last word is, let's be aware that AI is influencing the content that we watch, that we see. So we need to be cautious about these things. So I think my sermon was less than 5 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, now we are going to give you a taste of what we do in our workshops. And we will now be introducing the villains and heroes and villains simulation. So now I say AI and young people in Southern Africa. So please give me the first word that comes into your mind.
Sorry, in relation to?
AI and young people in Southern Africa.
Oh, blank. AI. Usage.
Usage.
Copy and paste. Misinformation. Viral.
ChatGPT.
Who had a hand up?
Hashtag trending.
There's one. Yeah. I won't go to the gym tonight.
Data.
Data, get that?
Hey Siri. Hi Siri.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Scam.
Is that it? Wait.
Illiterate.
Illiterate.
Innovation.
Plagiarism.
Plagiarism. Okay. I think we have a few. Okay. Okay.
Over reliance.
Over reliance. There was fake news.
Content creator.
Content creation. Do you have over reliance? No. Okay, our time is, there's the last one.
I think for me, what comes to mind is laziness.
Mimicking.
Mimicking. Right. So we will now go into our session, and at the end of this group work, we can check whether these words came up in your group work as well. There's another one.
Teasing and bullying others over.
Teasing and bullying. Thank you so much. And cyberbullying. Thank you. And I will now hand over to Rosalind, who's doing the group work. Oh, I'm so sorry, Farah.
Thank you. So guys, we're gonna do it the MiLLi style, quick and dirty. We divide you into groups now. Tangi will assist me, he's got the lots. And then you'll have 5 groups. Each group will get a scenario card, a toolkit, and a flip chart template. And then Lizette will then place the flip chart templates at the 2 groups will use the flip charts itself, and 3 groups will use those desks at the back. Ne? And then for 20 minutes, we will then read the scenario on the card, discuss guiding questions on the card as well, use the toolkit card to help identify the relevant MiLLi skills, the ACRA, access, analyze, create, reflect, and act, and to question the reliability of the message, and then you'll write your answers and key points on the flip charts. We've already created your flip charts. You will just then write the answers. And I've also printed out an example of your flip chart on an A4 sheet. So can everybody, Tangi, can I have half of that? Can everybody just choose? Oh, it's already almost done. Okay. There's numbers on those little papers that Tangi is giving you. Whatever number is on the paper, that's your group. So group 1, we will have you, I'll move this flip chart. No, we've got 5 desks. I thought we only had. Yeah. So group 1 will be here. Group 2 will be there. Group 3, group 4, and group 5. Or you can also use the flip charts. So each group have a flip chart on which they will then project their answers. Here to here. One more? Thank you.
Is that enough?
Yeah.
No, there should be. How many do you have? 5.
5 groups with 5 flip charts.
Okay.
Those two, and 2 groups here.
Yeah.
Or they can come and take this thing. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 is the last one. Lizette. One is there. The first one is 1. The second table is number 2. Third table, number 3, 4, and 5, like that. Yeah. So on your desk, there should be 3 A4 sheets with different things, markers, and a big flip chart.
Did you give them the pack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The what?
They already got, all 5 got these things.
Okay, they already got it.
Yeah.
But can you maybe make a 6th group for the, I'm not always sure on
I don't know how to.
how to say people with this.
Audio impaired.
Did you tell them the instruction for the activity they're doing?
Where's the give me an example. So each group will have a scenario card. It says scenario card at the top. AI fake scholarships or whatever your topic is. Are we listening? Okay. Scenario cards. Come on.
Yeah, you are right.
No, they want to be where they
Each
are.
group will get a scenario card and then what?
It's actually, yeah,
Lizette, ek het vir jou geroep.
Attention, please. We have 15 minutes for this task. 15 minutes. At the end of 15 minutes, please define someone to present for your group. You would have 2 minutes to present your flip charts. 2 minutes. So remember the time rule in the beginning. We are sticking to timekeeping. Thank you very much. At the end of your 15 minutes, your story on your flip chart should have a defined villain, or in quotes, an enemy, a defined hero, in quotes, the person that is either the victim or the person fighting, the villain. So please make sure when you are drawing your flip charts, you define your hero. Who is your hero in your story? You know who your villain is. When you read your scenario, you should be able to know who your villain is. It could be a manipulator. It could be a hack. I shouldn't be giving you tips. And then the third thing that is very important when you are presenting is that you should have a tagline, an action, a moral of your story. What is the moral of your story? What is the action that would be taken? Please write it out on your flip charts. Thank you very much. 7 minutes more. 7 minutes. So please start writing your answers on your flip chart. Start deciding who your presenter is. Presenter, you have 2 minutes for your presentation. We should know your hero. We should know your villain. We should know the moral of your story. We should know how your hero is going to fight the villain. What Accra word? Is the hero using access? Is the hero using analyze? Is the hero using reflect? Is the hero using create? Is the hero using act to fight the villain in the story? Please make sure you define all of this when you are presenting. Thank you. We have 3 minutes more. Can we please start coming back to our seats? Everyone should have their hero defined, their villain defined, the moral of their story defined. Please start rounding off. In exactly 3 minutes, I will collect your flip charts. I see a group taking a group photo. Thank you. That's beautiful. Please, on your flip charts, write the name of your group so you can name your group. Please know your group members. We are not done with the group tags, so you will still come back together again. Give your group a name. You can call it Omatako. You can call it Vinduk Namibia. Whatever comes to mind.
lucky draw, right?
Yeah, my way. We got more gifts. Can we please come back to our seat? Matthew, I will tax you with the responsibility. Please go and collect the flip chart from each group now. Each group should have a presenter by now. Please, let's come back to our seats. Thank you very much. Please hand over your flip charts. Thank you. The longer we stay here, the more we are not going to have the evening sessions. If there are evening sessions planned. So please, thank you. Please define a presenter. Make sure they wrote their group name. Matthew, group name, yeah. Matthew, please collect the flip charts. Thank you very much. Can I please have them? Flip charts, please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please help me pass the flip charts. Please collect. Let's come back to our seats. We are done. We need to present now. We are still in session, please. Flip charts, please. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I have one flip chart ready. Oh, Peter, can you please help me too? Matthew, thank you. If your group is still busy, we don't want to leave you behind, so please. Can you please help us on the flip stand? All of them. Yeah. Just arrange it on a flip stand. I please have the presenters please come forward. Presenters for each group, please come forward. So the flip charts have already been arranged in no particular order. So you know not if you go first. Yes, you can say. Are we done? Please tell the presenter to come with the flip chart. Yes. Please let me take a chair. You can be here. All right. So I take my 120 seconds very fast now. So I will be here to time every group. You have exactly 2 minutes to tell us your story. Tell us your villain, your hero, how the hero won the battle. You know the story, Batman, Robin, and the villain thereof. So you have 2 minutes to tell us your story. Matthew has already arranged the flip chart in no particular order. So whoever is first on that menu will be presenting first. Matthew, can you please bring the flip chart to the middle here? I was asked to inform us as well that officially the program would be ending by 4, although we still have one more activity that requires each group to create a meme of their group stating a case. So there you learn how to use AI to create a meme for your group. So now that's optional if you choose to still stay back. Maybe there are some goodies also after that. I do not know. I neither confirm nor deny the validity of my statement. So all I know is officially by 4, the door might be open for you to step. But we will still be here to finish off on what we started. So group 4, are you ready? Your flip chart is the first we have here. Either you are ready or not, you still have to start. All right, so 2 minutes. Please, let me set my timer.
Hi.
Ready? All right, so your time starts now.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to play the role of Thandi, and I am a young professional, and I have been searching and searching and searching online for an internship, and I get no response. I have all the merits in the world. And then I started noticing that I'm not getting any responses, so I decided to dip into my hero box, my box of heroes, and I picked out analyze, access, reflect, and act. I started asking myself, why? Why do I keep getting rejected from all of these internships? And then I started looking closer at what was going on. What is something in this form? Because all the forms and applications are all online. And then I started noticing that I might be getting profiled. Why? How? Because they're asking me things like, what is your gender? Right? Where do you live? Maybe one of these questions, which have nothing to do with the job, which has nothing to do with my merit and my capabilities, maybe one of these questions are actually profiling me and stereotyping me. So what do I do?
So I started raising awareness about the platforms that I was submitting my applications to, and I started informing others as well. And I then came up with a very trendy hashtag line, which is manipulation and discrimination exposed. So we started circulating it on different platforms, and people then started looking into the case, investigating, and that's how we took action.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You can have a seat. Okay. They were within time, so we're safe. All right. So we had their story. The hero, we know who the hero was, defined the villain. So well done to your group, and even the steps the hero took to combat or to fight the villain. So I think we can move on to the next group. Matthew, who is our next group? This wasn't me, so I will not be accused. We have the flamingos. Okay, can we please put our hands together for them?
Okay. So, just a disclaimer: we are pro pink, and yeah. So I'm from the Flamingo team, or the group, and basically our villain we thought was a manipulator. Our hero would be then to create. Thanks a lot, Peter. To create. Why? because we've come upon this information that this company that we applied to is using AI to actually sieve through the CVs. So what do we do about that? We thought create. Of course, we did a little action here and there, but creation is action. So what were the red flags? Misinformation on the AI side of things, but as well as rejection, despite the good grades. So she has all the merits, but she's not getting the job. What is the lesson for the youth? To be careful, but then also humans must always be in the loop, but it must be the right human, because the AI systems don't always operate themselves, they don't make themselves. What is our tagline? Our tagline is not there, it's here. The manipulator tried to be gender biased, but we created awareness with our messages. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Well done. Please kindly remember next time to put your tagline. Eh? Okay. But other than that, the next group, thank you for defining your hero, your villain, and how you fought the villain in your story. Now we go to AI and fake scholarships. Okay, that group name wasn't there, but I think that's their topic. So tell them to put the group name.
Okay, let's just start. Okay, thank you so much. So our group is a bit special, and we had to deal with AI and fake scholarship. So a message was sent through WhatsApp, and the message was about it was telling people to apply now and for a full AI scholarship in South Africa, because there are limited spots, and we came to find out that the manipulator was the person who created the message to steal people's data and money. And so our hero was Amina, who had the skills to verify detect the fake news. And what was the red flags and signal? We came out to realize that the message had an urgency and an urgency character, and telling people that there are limited spots. And the youth, for the lesson for the youth was to tell them that to verify through trusted sources and do not forward before checking. Thank you.
Please, let's put our hands together for them. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Such an inclusive room we have here. And the fact that they could also define their hero and villain with the limited time, I'm quite excited for what is to come. Moving on, we have the next group, which is Fishers of Men. Okay. This one's went into the Bible. Okay. Please, let's put our hands together for Fishers of Men.
So, okay, so we went with Fishes of Men because it involves catfishing. We wanted to say Fishes of Youth, but nobody would get that. So yeah, the hero, it's quick and dirty, so the information might be not in the right places. The hero is Analyze, because they're the fact checker, and they need some critical thinking skills in order to be able to analyze the information that they got on the WhatsApp message, right? And then the thief is the villain is the thief, right? Because there are scamming signals there. First of all, the words apply now, which indicate urgency, right? And limited slots available. So there's pressure on you to act quickly and not think carefully about what you're doing. And there's a lack of credible contact information on the message. So if you're not critical about that, then you might miss the fact that they don't provide any telephone numbers or verification info for where the company comes from. They're also trying to fish you because they're asking for banking details and your personal info. And then it's too good to be true because it's a full AI scholarship. I mean, what does that even mean for AI scholarship? So it just sounds like, yeah, it's too good to be true. And then from what practical action can the youth take? First, they have to fact check and verify this information with sources. So try and find sources where they can verify this is actually true. Then importantly, don't forward, because the problem is escalated by the fact that people keep pushing the message forward. So don't forward the message. Don't share any personal information. And then don't click on random links. If you see any random links on the message, it's important not to click. And then for young children, I think it's important that they report. So these kind of things, in order for them to stop going forward, need to be reported. Our tagline was not complete, but I'll say it out. It was AI fishers are always trying to hook you. Use your analysis superpowers so you don't fall for the bait. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well detailed, even though you went into time, but yeah, it's okay. Quickly, the last group, not the last group, but in this round.
Okay, so first of all, yeah, that'll be helpful. I can speak. First of all, disclaimer, I was manipulated into presenting. Okay, we call ourselves the Petticoat Admin. And so, talented Thandi goes out and she's applying for all these opportunities. But she keeps not getting them. She keeps being rejected. So she's like, you know, what's happening? So she identifies that it could be, you know, there's something going on here, right? And she's being excluded. So our villain is manipulator. And basically, the signals were the patterns of exclusion. The selection criteria was unclear. There was no transparency about how decisions are being made for these opportunities, right? So in comes the heroine. By the way, you were very gender biased in this. Hero with heroine. Awareness comes in and has to expose the murky selection criteria, expose that bias, right? And the bias is that male interns make better leaders. And we do know that that's not always true, right? So advocacy, what are we going to do? Create an online poll for that application process, like who applied, you know, and your gender, your age, all of that. Use that evidence to then put on an awareness campaign, and we do it through multiple platforms. And also you want to show that women are good leaders, and that we would do in our story. So our catchline, you manipulate, we analyzed and exposed. And the hashtag is got you. That's it.
Okay, thank you very much. We have very limited time to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So please, can you look to the screen? You can please bring out your phones. Please scan the QR code and just quickly fill this survey. It's very important for us to know this approach of speaking about MiLLi, raising awareness about conscious use of social media. Is it reflective enough? How did you feel during your engagement? How was the story structure for you? Is it something that you feel could be adaptable in different countries, different scenarios, rather than the official way where we just say MiLLi is media information literacy and. So please quickly fill this survey and we can move to the next sessions. So I will be passing the mic. You are filling the survey. Please open your ears. Olga would give an instruction now for something.
So now my name is not FIFA Olga. My name is FIFA Mary. Merry Christmas, because I'm handing out gifts. So if you, this is a QR code for a feedback form. The reason why we piloted this year today is to test the water, to see whether we're on the right track. So your feedback means so much to us. that we will be randomly selecting participants who replied, and they will get this goodie bag. We will get your number and you will get your goodie bag tomorrow. But we have 2 special prizes as well, or gifts, for people who were interactive in this session. And our first gift goes to Linnea, who made it possible that everybody could follow this. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. And then one of the participants who were very interactive was Pakamile. Oh. Thank you so much, Pakamile, for always being part of the action. So please, if you scan this QR code, we also have it on paper circulating. Tangi, where's Tangi? Are you circulating the paper as well? So scan the QR code, fill in. They can scan there, but also from the paper. And then tomorrow we will be handing out the goodie bags. We will track you, don't you mind. Okay. Thank you. So, we thank you so much for your presence. We are looking forward to your feedback, and thank you for being here. And remember the name, MiLLi, and become part of the family.